Alright, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to week 3 of cutting. This week we're adding weights because I felt more comfortable doing so, except for Monday because I went to the gym after work, which I regret terribly because, my god, that was a terrible idea. But anyways, as you can see, I went up a little bit in squat, and I think that's what completely racked me for the rest of my workout. Because oh my god was I tired. But you know, body squats are the same. But 4x10 and 4x12, standard stuff, standard for the workout I've been doing. But yeah, going to the gym right after like a 7-hour shift is not a good idea. Completely painful, not worth it. Workout 1, exercise 1 is done. Going away to exercise 2. We got my dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, 70 pounds. And of course after that we do leg curls, 4x12 at 115. Romanian deadlifts at 70, not much of a change. Pretty much just keep making sure I'm bending at the waist properly. Leg curls though I went down a little because this is at the point in the workout where I started getting absolutely racked and tired. But if you like what you see, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and those of you who have subscribed, thank you. But now we go on to the leg press. I also went a little lower on this one because I was getting really racked at this point, really tired. 235 on this one for 3 sets of 10, and you can see my form is just absolute shit. But anyways, 235, so went down from 250, which is not ideal, but it was right after work, like I've been saying. So I had to get my workout in, and I wasn't gonna cheap out of it. Anyways, we're going to reverse body lunges now, and this pretty much ends Monday. And hopefully, this is the last time I do a workout this intense on a day I have to go to work before the gym. Normally, I would go to work after I went to the gym on a day like this, but my workouts have been taking longer, so I decided to go after work. And I'm just going to be perfectly frank with you, I really regret my decision doing that. But anyways, we finished Monday, on to Tuesday now, and Tuesday, you may notice I have a friend behind me. He wanted to work out with me, so I said sure. But anyways, we did bench press today, and he pushed me a little harder, so Adam, if you're watching, thanks for the support that day. But yes, I ranged between 155 and 165. I felt a little safer because I had a spotter. But towards the end of this bench press set, I was pushing as hard as I could and the bar wasn't moving. So it was nice to have someone there to spot me. Even though I have safety bars, a person there is a lot better. And then, of course, push-ups to work out the rest of the chest muscles. And after that, we go into rows, 165 for rows. The fact that I'm doing the same for rows and bench presses, I don't know if that's worrying. But, you know, yeah, 165, no strap, or I think I'm going to... No straps, but with a belt. I'm going to try doing it without a belt at the same weight next time. But anyways, after that, we go into inverted rows. Rows I've found very fun, but yeah, my friend and I just worked out together this day. You might see him in the back a couple more times, but he didn't want to be on camera, which is fine. I just got him spotting me, which kind of hard to not film someone while they're spotting you, so he ended up in there for a little bit. But he was cool with me. He was cool being on film, but he just didn't want to be in the video if he didn't have to, if that makes sense. Now we go into the shoulder workouts, and you might notice on the third one of the day, rear delt raises, there's an M. My friend decided we should just use the machine because doing these on dumbbells is one of the most challenging things in the world. And while I did try to do this with dumbbells, it wasn't going to work out, so we just said screw it, let's do the machine. Machine felt a lot more comfortable, I'll admit. I try not to use machines because I know they're very limited in motion, so you can't engage as many supporting muscles. But for this workout, I think I'll give myself a pass because doing these on dumbbells is just ridiculously hard, and it was getting really annoying to do. So I started off at 100, which I think was okay, but obviously we're gonna move up from here. But I'll probably just use the machine instead of the dumbbells from now on. Anyways, after that, We go from shoulder workouts on to tricep workouts, 21s, 25 pounds for these. Not the craziest amount of weight, but you know, it is what it is. And then after that, seated tricep extensions, 50 pounds. 21s are okay. They're working my triceps really well, but it's not as... But it's just a little annoying. Skull crushers with the bar. My friend couldn't do these with the dumbbells, so he decided to do them with the bars they have in the background. So he did those instead, but these are basically just like really crazy skull crushers, which they're working on my tries a little more, and I prefer these because it's not as painful, but at the end of the day, there's many ways to do it, and this way just works for me for now. So I'm not really complaining. My triceps are growing, so I cannot really say that they're bad. But now it's just about, you know, maintaining muscle growth and losing fat. Now on to Wednesday, we start off with deadlifts. I added weight for deadlifts this time. I'm finally moving up a little bit in life. And yeah, for deadlifts, you can see right there, there's a 10 on the other end as well, so it puts me at 245 pounds. And yes, I did these beltless. I'm such a bad boy. 4 sets of 10. These, I will admit, racked me, but I actually managed to finish my workout because I didn't have work today, so I could spend a little more time at the gym, not worry about showing up late. 245, new PR for me for reps, but my 1 rep is around 315, although it's probably a lot higher now, to be honest with you. But progress is progress, and I'm not complaining. After that, we go into our single leg toe touches. These have been working on hamstrings and the balance as well. Nothing much to complain about. They're simple, they work, and they have more benefits than they would appear to have. But they seem to be helping with my balance, and I'm not wobbling as much later on as I do this, so they seem to be working, and I'm not going to complain about that. It's another workout I can do. I like finding new weird workouts because it makes the workouts more interesting, and something I've never tried before doesn't mean it's not going to work. So I didn't like these when I first started, to be honest with you, but the more I do them, the more I'm kind of liking them now, and the less I hate them. So yeah, I'm growing to kind of tolerate them. I like them more than I did when I first started, but they're not like my favorite thing to do. They're kind of boring, to be honest with you. So it is what it is. After this, we go straight into front squats. Added a little more weight this time, 10s on each side, 135 went to 155. I'm still afraid to go as high as possible on these because after deadlifts I am sweating so much I look like a fish. So to do front squats with a slick barbell and sweaty shoulders is never a good idea. It's never a good idea, but quad growth is necessary. I can't have really big hamstrings and really skinny quads. After that, we go into body weight side lunges. These are working quads as well, I believe. So a little bit more quad workouts, not necessarily a bad thing. Making sure I get all the possible range of motion I get. And that I'm not just doing one movement, I'm training all the little supporting muscles in my leg. I know there probably isn't much considering my legs look like pocky sticks, but they're there and they have to grow. Obviously after this we go into leg extensions and leg curls on the machine because it's kind of hard to do these with a dumbbell. I've done them before, but if the machine's available, I will use them. And I decided, you know what, we're pushing hard. I'm going to go up in weight. So from 122.5 up to 130. Booyah! Progress. But while I did go up in weight, I do feel my form suffered a little bit. But obviously, new weights are going to have new challenges, and well, we just have to work harder to overcome them. Nothing we can't handle. Now we go into standing and seated calf raises. 3 sets of 20, holding 70 pounds in both hands for these. I had to use my straps because I could not hold the weight long enough to get this workout done, which I don't know if that means I'm really strong or really weak. Yeah, I'll let you guys figure that one out. But these I've been going slowly up, so not the worst in the world. But after that we go into our Thursday workouts. So yeah, I had to use my straps to finish these out. But after this we go into Thursday, and yes, I pushed myself pretty hard on Thursday, last day of the week, when I ended on a high note. Did my standing dumbbell presses 4x10 at 45 pounds. I finally got past the 40-pound barrier. Don't know if that means anything, but I finally did it. Going up in life, and the band pull-aparts. There was a class going on simultaneously at the same time I wanted to do this. There's a member of the class walking behind me, if you can see them right now. So I was unable to use the blue band I had been using previously, and I used the red band, you can see right there on the bench, to finish out my band pull-aparts. I don't know how much this band weighs. It was significantly lighter than the blue one, so I had to adjust my grip a few times to get the desired amount of tension on there, but after that it was pretty much smooth sailing. But really light though, so let's just say I went down a little bit this week. But after we finish the band pull-aparts, you already know what comes next: dumbbell rows and pull-ups. And of course for rows, you know me, I did 45 pounds because I did the same thing on the press-ups and that managed to work. These have definitely, I don't know which one I prefer more now, barbell or dumbbells, but I think dumbbells are a little harder to do for form just because it's two separate ones instead of one big one. So I prefer barbell a little more. But anyways, you can see me doing pull-ups here. I think I'm not going down all the way, which is not good because I'm not getting a full range of motion. But I managed to complete all 12 for this first set only without racking myself. The following sets I could not finish when my upper back muscles were hurting. My traps and lats were hurting. But after that we go into the dumbbell incline press at 50 pounds and incline flies at 30, which is 5 pound gain, which isn't too bad in a week, I'm assuming. Dumbbell incline presses, I believe I went to 55, but I forgot to record it. But dumbbell incline flies are so painful to do after doing regular presses because your chest muscles have already been engaged like crazy, so it hurts even more trying to do another range of motion that isn't just up and down, but left and right. I think that's the term. But these are just they're painful. But after that we go into our last workout of the day, dumbbell curls. I went up from 25 up to 30. And I feel my form on these is not that great, but when you move up, I guess your form is going to suffer a little bit. But I couldn't get through all 10 reps just straight this time because I went up in weight, so I had to take a break in the middle, as you can see, which I'm not very proud of, but I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. But yes, I went up 5 pounds, and I'm pretty proud of myself. Not the most amount of weight, but baby steps. We'll get there eventually. And last but not least, rope press downs at 65 pounds on the machine. And these I really struggled with. It took me forever to get this done, a lot longer than normal. Took a couple breaks, had to regain my composure. But that'll be it for this week 3. If you like what you see, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.